Grand Rising and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons. I've missed you guys these past couple days taking care of ill ones, but we are back. This is the weekend of the new moon, and I am so excited. We have some very interesting energies. I'm going to try to hit the entire weekend energy for you with the chart, and I want you guys to go find Ceres in your own personal chart. We're going to talk about that a little bit more because it went direct the other day, and it changes the narrative for all individuals with this energy of caring. But let's bring up the map, and I'm going to run through the entire weekend here in this broadcast today. Okay, so today being Friday the 9th, today numerological value is a 10/01. So endings and beginnings that are taking place on this Venus day. And of course, that correlates perfectly with this energy of the new moon that we're going to experience a little bit later. So the first thing is that we have a sextile, which is this purple line with Chiron and Aries in Aquarius, okay? And that's going to support our energy with how it is that we are caring for ourselves and what is it that we realize we have healed or we continue to need to work on healing, right? It's that self-discovery of where it is that we're healing our energy. Now, the interesting thing is that we have a big square that happens about 12:35 to about 3:35 with that moon in Aquarius, with the ruler of Aquarius, which is the Uranus in Taurus position. So that's that red line energy that we're looking at right here. So that square energy is going to put a lot of emphasis on what's taking place in the second house, which is Taurus's baby, right? Physical, tangible, touchable things, including your health. Health matters, but also property, all the things that are included in your house, physical, tangible, touchable things, investments, anything like that that has to do with that in its expansion territory. Then this afternoon, 2:59 to 5:59, the last component comes together, and that's where we have the conjunction between the moon in Aquarius and then now the sun in Aquarius. And that puts us right directly in the energy of idealistic values versus our independent thought process. That's what we have going on today. Now, the other day, on Wednesday, this little guy right here, Ceres, which is sitting here in Sagittarius, went direct. It had been retrograde for a while. Ceres is responsible for the way that we nurture, right? It is literally the mothering energy. It wants to be hanging out in Cancer. It takes 4 months for it to transit every single zodiac. Therefore, it takes 4 years for it to go all the way around the entire chart. It's sitting here in Sagittarius right now, and it's putting that energy of enthusiasm about the way that you care, about the way that you nurture things. This is also a mini way of separating the wheat from the chaff. So when you use this new moon energy today, you really have the opportunity to blow it up a little bit more. What do you care about, and what do you want to experience in your next little bit of time here? And are you expanding that out into your community? Whatever community means for you, okay? So we're going to be talking about that a while, because this energy of Ceres will not go retrograde until we get to summer. So May through August is when it goes retrograde again, but we'll have moved into Capricorn. So huge energy for what Ceres is supposed to be able to give us. Okay, so those are the energies of what's taking place today here on Friday. On Saturn Day, tomorrow, which will then be a 2 universal energy, like recreating this energy, and it's Chinese Lunar New Year, Year of the Wood Dragon. Huge, another opportunity for recognizing prosperity and some of those different ways. We do have a conversation that's going to end because Mercury in Aquarius is going to have a square with the Jupiter in Taurus there. So it's going to get your attention, and it's going to say, what am I independently doing to open up my prosperity? And there could be a little bit of contention for some people early in the morning. However, the majority of the rest of the day, when the moon moves out of Aquarius and into Pisces, it opens us back up into the more nurturing conversations that we have about our thought processes of our sacrifice in whatever energy we're using. So how much of your energy are you using for yourself versus others? There's nothing wrong as long as what you're putting out, you are understanding that you are receiving back in kind, okay? And then you have the opportunity to adjust some things. But what happens is that when the moon moves into Pisces, it opens up this beautiful sextile with the moon, with Jupiter in Taurus to understand the expansion, okay? Then on Sunday, we go into the energy of 3, universal divine feminine energy, all right? And then we have nothing but trines all day long. So we're going to have a trine with Uranus in Taurus against the moon in Pisces. We're going to have a conversation and a trine with Venus hanging out here in Capricorn in that position. And then we're going to have another conjunction of the moon and the moon in Pisces with Neptune in Pisces. I'm telling you guys, this entire weekend is huge. So until we get to about Monday, 12 o'clock ish, ripe with opportunities for all of us to be able to put some time, energy, and effort, not into what it is that we know we've completed beautifully. We've checked it off the list. Now we can start moving our energies towards the other things that we would like to experience, sprinkle in a little bit of dash of what we want for humanity, and then watch that blossom very, very easily. The other big planet I want to bring in here are these two here. I want to talk about this energy, which is still this Juno and Virgo, okay? And it's talking to you about honoring the commitment. If you're not committed to something, all up, all in, get out, okay? Because it's not serving you. Those are one of the energies that comes into play. And then, of course, we have our energy coming in here, Pallas Athena, which is still hanging out here in Scorpio with this conversation with Pluto. So it's awakening your concept and ability to understand where you are wise and where it is that you are continuing to learn new energies for your best and highest good, but also the best and highest good for whoever is in your circle, mini community, your entire energy of your home, your family, your city, your town, your district, your country, the world, next to all the rest of our universal planets, however you want to expand that energy. The asteroids are really coming in here to help pepper and spice up the energy of what's going around this dinner plate. So they are very, very important. Some people will find it a little bit challenging today. People weeble and wobble when we have the energy of a new moon. It's the nature of what it's supposed to do. Some people are going to be very impatient. Doesn't have to be. But if you honor the fact that this is a time to slow down just a little bit and not be pressured to make any specific decision today, if you feel that energy, it will come to you as you allow yourself to just slow down in order to speed up. You may not have all of the information that you need in this next day or two to make a final decision, but at the end of the day, this is less about making yourself feel as though you're under somebody else's thumb, and you're using that energy to open yourself up to what is your independent value. So the mantra of the entire weekend, and I know this is going to sound airy-fairy, but I don't care. I share my internal light with myself, and therefore I extend it into my community and the world. I hope that you guys have an awesome, awesome weekend. If you have any questions about what's going on in your own personal chart, what some of these different things mean, please go and take a look at the website that's listed in my bio. Petal patrons, I will see some of you guys later about 7:30, and we will do some new moon readings for you guys, for anyone that wants to show up, probably on the face place, but take a look at the notifications there and you'll know if I'm going to pop over here as well. Many blessings. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend in all the different things that I can wish as a beautiful prosperity energy for you. We'll talk to you soon.